Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're comparing two phones that honestly couldn't be more different. The iPhone 17 Pro and the Google Pixel 10. One is Apple's premium, polished flagship built for performance, longevity, and ecosystem integration, while the other is Google's clean, simple base model that focuses on smart features and everyday usability. Even though these two aren't meant to compete spec for spec, a lot of people still end up choosing between them, which makes this comparison really interesting. And just to be upfront, I personally prefer iOS and the iPhone because of the Apple ecosystem and how seamlessly everything works together. But I'll keep this comparison fair and based on real-world use, because both phones do certain things really well. Let's start with design and how these phones feel in the hand, because that's the first thing you notice every day. The iPhone 17 Pro has that classic Apple look, clean, minimal, and very refined. Everything feels intentional. The frame feels solid, the weight is balanced, and it immediately feels like a premium device. It's not the lightest phone, but that weight actually adds to the sense of durability and quality. This feels like a phone built to last for years. The Pixel 10 takes a completely different approach. It's lighter, softer, and more relaxed. Google wasn't trying to make this feel like a luxury phone. Instead, it's designed to be comfortable and approachable. The rounded edges make it easy to hold for long periods, and it feels less bulky in your pocket. So if you care about a premium, solid feel, the iPhone clearly stands out. If you want something simple and comfortable that doesn't feel heavy, the Pixel does a great job. The displays continue that same difference in philosophy. The iPhone 17 Pro's display is extremely smooth and consistent. Scrolling feels effortless, animations are fluid, and brightness stays strong even outdoors. Apple focuses on balance. Colors look natural, text is sharp, and nothing feels overdone. It's one of those displays you stop thinking about because it just works. The Pixel 10's display is good, but it's clearly positioned as a base model experience. For everyday use like social media, YouTube, and browsing, it looks perfectly fine. But when you put it next to the iPhone, the difference in smoothness and brightness is noticeable. The Pixel screen is functional rather than impressive, which fits the phone's overall goal. Now let's talk about performance and speed. The iPhone 17 Pro is extremely fast. Apps open instantly, multitasking feels effortless, and animations stay smooth even when you're switching between heavy apps. Whether you're gaming, editing videos, or just jumping between tasks, everything feels responsive. Apple's hardware and software optimization really shines here, and it's one of the biggest reasons the phone feels so reliable over time. The Pixel 10 uses Google's standard Tensor chip, not the Pro version, and that matters. It's designed for everyday tasks, not raw power. For messaging, browsing, navigation, social media, and photos, it feels smooth and reliable. But if you push it with demanding games or heavy multitasking, you'll notice the difference compared to the iPhone. So if performance and long-term speed matter to you, the iPhone has a clear advantage. If your usage is more casual, the Pixel handles it just fine. Cameras are another major difference. The iPhone 17 Pro delivers very consistent results. Photos look sharp, colors look natural, low-light performance is strong, and video is still the best you can get on a smartphone. Stabilization, color accuracy, and overall video quality make it a favorite for content creators and anyone who records a lot of video. The Pixel 10 is excellent for photography, especially outdoors. Google's image processing gives photos that punchy, contrasty look people really like, and portraits come out great with very little effort. But because this is the base Pixel model, low-light photos and video don't quite match the iPhone. Still, for everyday photos and social media, it performs really well for the price. Battery life is solid on both phones. The iPhone 17 Pro easily lasts a full day, even with heavier use, thanks to good efficiency and optimization. The Pixel 10 also gets through a normal day, but heavier users might need a quick top-up later on. The upside is faster charging, which makes that less of an issue. Now the biggest difference for a lot of people, software. This is where personal preference really comes into play. iOS on the iPhone 17 Pro feels polished, stable, and very connected. If you use a Mac, Apple Watch, or AirPods, everything works together seamlessly. That ecosystem is the main reason I personally stick with the iPhone. It just makes everyday tasks easier. The Pixel 10 gives you Google's clean version of Android. It's customizable, simple, and packed with smart AI features like call screening, voice tools, and helpful photo editing. Android gives you more freedom to personalize your phone, while iOS focuses more on consistency and ecosystem integration. Neither is better for everyone. It really depends on what you value. So here's the simple takeaway. If you want the best performance, the best video, the most premium design, and the smoothest ecosystem, the iPhone 17 Pro is the better choice. If you want something budget-friendly, clean, simple, lightweight, and genuinely enjoyable for daily use, the Pixel 10 is a terrific value. They're made for different types of people, but they're both great in their own way. It really comes down to what matters most to you, premium features or smart simplicity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which one you'd choose. I'll see you in the next one.